the president of Just Small Biz Marketing, and what I want to talk to you today about is 3 mistakes small businesses make with their online marketing. Now, there are millions of mistakes, but these are the 3 that I want to focus on today. The first one is not having something to offer people who come to your website. Now, by what I mean by that is you need to have almost an immediate offer, something that people who are in the need for what you're selling might be able to take advantage of it today. A lot of times you'll see promotion codes, etc., 10% off today only, or something like that. So you want to have something that's immediately available for people who are in the market. But then you also want to have something for people who are in the market, but they're not quite yet ready to buy. Maybe they're in the research phase of everything. So that's what some people call a lead magnet, or something along those lines, where people are going to give you their name, their email, and preferably their phone number or their address, in exchange for something like a free report or something like that, or 7 tips for something. So you really want to take advantage of the people who are coming to your site for one reason or the other. I mean, most of the people come to your site and then leave it. And if you haven't either offered them something immediately to get their interest, if they're interested right then, or something that's in the future, you're going to lose them probably, because we get busy. You go to a website, you can't remember the name, you type something else in, and next thing you know, you go to another website originally different than what you originally intended. So that's one of the things you want to do. The other thing is you want to have a follow-up mechanism in place. I mean, how often do you see websites where you fill out something and then you never hear from them, ever, right? Maybe you'll hear from them once or twice, but that's it. And with these spam filters and everything else that the online email providers have, the more you can get something like a phone number or a physical address, the better off you are, because you're going to see a lot of people who fill out something and they never see what you're saying because their internet service provider has. But that's not a bigger problem. The bigger problem is you don't have a follow-up mechanism in place. You don't have anything designed to take somebody from the initial, I'm going to wave my hand, to the time when they're actually going to use their hand to write a check, whip out the credit card, or in rare cases now whip out their wallet and pay cash, or purse to pay cash. So you really want to have that follow-up mechanism in place. If you don't, you're going to lose out on a tremendous amount of opportunity, because the bottom line is, unless somebody's immediately in the market for something, they take their time. You take your time every day making decisions. Why do you expect somebody different who's a consumer? So that's one of the other things you want to do. And the other thing related to that is, you want to focus on the quality of the leads you get. You really have to spend some time figuring out who your customer is and then go after them. If you don't want to deal with people who drive purple cars, figure out a way to get people who drive purple cars not to respond to your offer. Now, you can make things a little bit more difficult for people and get higher quality leads in some sense by asking more questions. If you make it easy, like if you've done any Facebook ads or something like that, you can do a lead generation. People will fill out their name and email very quickly with Facebook. And based on my research and what I've done myself and talking to other people, it's very difficult to get those people to convert from leads into clients. So spend some time figuring out who your customer really is and go after them. And you can't be afraid of spending some more money to get the quality prospects, because the people who are really interested in something are going to provide their phone number to some sense, or they're going to provide their mailing address. Maybe they won't provide their phone number because they don't want to be called all the time, but if they're really interested, they're going to want to see something in the mail. And the higher the ticket item is, often the more time they're going to spend, so they do want to see some physical product mailed to them to ensure that who they're dealing with is legitimate, so to speak. So basically, if you're doing your online marketing, these are 3 mistakes you really need to avoid. Is you got to have, not having something to offer people now and in the future is a mistake. Not having a follow-up mechanism is a mistake. And then not focusing on the right quality lead is also a mistake. So do those 3 things, or avoid those 3 mistakes. And as part of a comprehensive marketing strategy, you can see your small business succeeding where your competitors are starting to fail. You can always give me a call at 321-613-8476 or brad@justsmallbiz.com, and we can do a consultation and go from there. Thanks.